Actually, can I just set this next to it and will it draw power from it? That way it does. Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Simpletons SMP. Okay. I did a little bit of work since the first episode. When we found our spot, as you can see, there are no more trees on it whatsoever. I had to cut down every single birch tree that was in here. There was a few oak as well, a couple of dark oak, and there was even a greatwood tree that was on our property. But I just went in and took them all down. And then that way I can grow the wood this way using the bonsai pots. So I've been doing this too. I set up a couple of bonsais. So like this one here has nutmeg growing in it. That one is actually greatwood. I'd love to get some silverwood. I just got to find a silverwood sapling somewhere. So in here we have dragon fruit. This one is, what is this, dates. Over here I have lemons. And this is grapefruit. And then of course just regular trees. You got spruce, jungle, which also gives me cocoa beans. See, I planted a jungle tree there and was growing cocoa beans that way. I didn't know this one also give you cocoa beans, but oh well. And then of course we have acacia and then dark oak. And the nice thing here is this only takes a single sapling to grow a dark oak. So that's pretty cool. And then I've just been fiddling a little bit with some agricraft. Right now I've got some, these are sweet potatoes, and I have these all the way up to 10, 10, 10. These are just fluffy puff. They don't grow in agricraft. I've got my wheat up to 10, 10, 10. I've got some potatoes up to 10, 10, 10. And I'm working on some sugar cane, getting that up to 10, 10, 10 as well. So got that. I did set up the shipping bin and the market, as well as this other market from Cooking for Blockheads. And the reason I did this one is because he sells items that I can't buy in this market. So the prices are essentially the same, but he has items that this one doesn't. So I've been selling my overages here like I did in our Simple Life 1, Simple Life Revival. So I've got tons of emeralds that I've been working on. Well, not tons, but quite a few. So we got that. I want to show you something else that we did here, but first, before we do that, I want to do something, and I think this works. I'm going to grab a few sticks, grab 10 of them. Then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to grab 2 diamonds. I've been in the mining dimension as well, so I've gotten a few things here. And we're going to be making a chest transporter. I want to make a diamond chest transporter. Go ahead and make 2 of those. I don't know, do these stack? No, they don't. And the reason for that is because of something I found over here. So let's come over here. You see I've got this mound of dirt over here. While I was out working on chopping down these trees, I came across this. And of course it was covered with trees. But if we come over here, you see there's an entranceway here. So let's go ahead and take down these iron bars and come inside. Now, one thing to note, this is a dungeon. I think it's a Thaumcraft thing, but somebody else already found it before we claimed the land, so it's already been raided. So, but if we come down here, the chest that was there just had like a piece of obsidian in it. It was really nothing, but we do have a zombie spawner and a skeleton spawner. Now, I believe, yes, you can pick up spawners with these chest transporters. So I got the zombie spawner there. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with the skeleton spawner. There we go. And I probably should make a backpack or something to carry these in, because that slows you way down, as you can see. What I want to do is, we have a mob farm area. So let me just do this so we don't have to painfully walk back up to the top. Anyways, I want to donate these to the mob farm area. The last time I looked there, the only thing we had was a somebody had built a blaze spawner there. So this would give us a couple more things to work with. So let me see, do we have any type of backpack or anything like that? Backpack. We do. What do we have here? Iron backpacks. Okay, so regular backpack. Tier 1 is 4 wool, 4 leather, and a chest. Do I have 4 leather? I've got 3. Let me check something. I built a ground trap over here, and I've been using shoot. Oh, there is 1 leather in there. Okay, good. All right, we're good. I've just been putting grain bait in there so that, you know, get a little bit of food out of it. Easy way to do food, and you don't have to worry about running around killing your animals or anything like that. So I'm going to toss this in here. I have the meat and stuff. I think it's in this one. Okay, so there's my leather. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. Feathers, beef, turkey, bones, and raw chicken. And then wool we can do, because I also planted one of those string trees. So let me just go ahead and grab a bunch of that. Not in there, but let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make those. And then it was, let's see, backpack, basic backpack. Go ahead and do that. And what is the tier 2? Is another a chest and some iron, and then we can dye it looks like. Okay. Let's see. Let's make another chest. I got some that I only have 6 in there. It's not a big deal. We have tons and tons of wood. Okay, that's enough for a chest. Okay, so it's chest, backpack, and then 7 iron. Okay, it gives us a tier 2. All right. And then, let's see, I'm going to grab a piece of lapis and see if we can dye this blue. Is that what it was doing? No. Storage emphasis. Lime dye, yellow dye, light blue, magenta, orange, blue dye, extra utilities, blue dye. Okay. Not that big of a deal. Anyway, the reason I want the backpack is we should be able to get these out, put them in the backpack, and we shouldn't be having to deal with the encumbrance thing, so we can run around normal speed. Let me go ahead and I want to make another chest real quick. All right, so we got that. Put some of this stuff away. See, I've got tons of food. I broke down all the gardens that were out there, the windy gardens and the shaded gardens. I found a soggy garden as well, so I've got all the seeds for that. And then the arid garden, well, that only does the cactus. We got that too. So I think the only one we have left to find is the, what is it, the wintry garden or something like that, I think is what it's called. Once we have that, then we should have all the seeds. And if we don't find it, we can always just buy them from that thing there. So let me sleep real quick. All right, let's grab a sign. Do I have a sign? I can make one. I think I've got one though. Should have a couple of them. Yeah, there's two of them right there. Let me just do that. Put that back. And let's warp ourselves over to the mob farm. So warp mob farm. And here we are at the mob farm. And I'm going to go ahead and put down the chest here. And let's get these guys out and make our donation. There we go. And let's put a sign on here. Zombie and skeleton spawners. Let's see. And I want to do this. Yeah, I'll just do that. Come down here and just sign it. Let's see, donation. There we go. And if somebody wants to do something with them, there we go. We've got a couple of spawners there that somebody can set up something with. Now this area will probably be done with something better. I know that we do have Woot in the pack, and so Woot will probably be the main thing that they're using, but it'll probably be a while before that gets set up. But let me show you over here what we do have. I don't know what that is over there. We can take a look at that here in a moment. We have a simple blaze farm. Stand on elevator, wait for blazes to spawn. Shift to go down, kill blazes below. Okay. Come down here. So yeah, it's just a simple blaze farm. Somebody brought back a blaze spawner, it seems, and then just drop down. And you just kill them like that. Alright. And then what do we have over here? Is this anything? That's stairs going up into... Okay, I think this is Game Over's place, so we'll leave that alone. And then over here, let's see who this is. Take a quick peek. I think this is Winry and yeah, this is Winry and I don't remember the other person's working with her. What do we have here? Almonds. Okay, I'm going to borrow some of your almonds and some of your cashews as well. Winry. I'm loving her build here. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. They have been doing such a good job on it. So let's head back home. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a couple of saplings. Let's just go ahead and make these nut trees here. We got almond sapling and a cashew sapling. All right, I'll put these aside, and then later on I'll eventually get them planted and get them going. All right, let's take a quick look here. One of the things I did offline was I created this here, which is a survival generator. Now I don't know if I can move this thing or not, but yeah, you just put like some coal in there, and I've got 10,000 RF stored in it. Because one of the things I want to do is I want to get myself a pulverizer going so that we can double our ores. Since we do not have tinkers in this, we have no other way of ore doubling. So if I got this right now, again, I'm not that great with a lot of these mods. The nice thing I like about my regrowth pack is there's kind of a quest line on how to do it, and so I can watch videos of other people playing and get an idea of how to do things, but I haven't really been able to do that with a lot of these mods in here, but we're going to give it a shot as well. So first thing I want to make is an aqueous accumulator. So let's take a look in here and let's see what we can find. Aqueous, A-Q-U-E-O-U-S. There we go. Aqueous accumulator. All right, so this is a bucket, 2 pieces of glass. Does it have to be blue stained glass? Nah, it's just glass. A device frame, 2 iron gears, and a redstone servo. So let's see what it's going to take. So we need a bucket. We know what we need to do there. So let's go ahead and make a bucket real quick. Let me just go ahead and grab all this iron. Bucket. All right, next thing we need, let me see, glass. Do I have some glass? I do. Just go ahead and grab 2 pieces of glass. Device frame is a copper gear surrounded by glass and tin ingots. Okay. Okay, I got enough glass for that. 6. I got the copper. And let's see, do I have 10 ingots in here? I do. So I need 4 tin ingots. Alright, so let's take a look. Copper gear is 4 copper. Okay. There we go, got that. This again, glass and tin ingots. Go ahead and do that. There's our device frame. And then iron gears is 4 iron, like that. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. 1, 2 of those. And then we need the redstone servo is iron and 2 pieces of redstone. Okay. Just 2 pieces of redstone. Other way around. Redstone servo. Can we make this? What are we missing? Bucket, glass, device frame. Where did my bucket go? Where did all this stuff go? Oh, never mind. It all went in there. Okay, so we have our aqueous accumulator. And then the next thing we want to look at is the steam dynamo. Steam dynamo. Okay, so that is a copper gear, 2 iron ingots, a redstone transmission coil, and a piece of redstone. So redstone transmission coil is 2 redstone and a silver ingot. So let's see, let me go ahead and grab a block of redstone here. Go ahead and grab these 2. And I need silver ingot. Is that it? Redstone transmission coil. Break that down. Okay, let's take a look at this again. Copper gear and 2 iron. Copper gear, 2 iron, 2 copper, and a redstone. All right, we should have everything we need for that. There we go. We got our steam dynamo. All right. Let's take a look at the pulverizer itself. Pulverizer. So we need a machine frame, a piston, 2 flint, 2 copper gears, and a redstone reception coil. So it's gold and redstone. Let's see, do I have any gold? I don't have any gold. So let me go ahead and melt that down real quick. Some bricks in there. Put those away. Alright, so what else did we need for that? We needed the machine frame, 10 gear, 4 iron, and 4 glass to get some more sand going. Okay. There's that. It's our redstone reception coil. What else do we need? 2 copper gears. And I'm out of copper. All right, so let me melt this stuff down, and I'll get everything together, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, let's try this again. So I've got everything here. I should have, no, I need the machine frame first. Let's go ahead and make that. And then we should have everything we need for the pulverizer. All right. So the last thing I need to look at are leadstone flux ducts. Leadstone flux duct. I hope that's the right thing. So I need 6 redstone, 2 pieces of lead, and a piece of glass. Okay, I need some more redstone. Easy enough. Break that down. And 2 pieces of lead. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. We got everything there. And we have our leadstone flux ducts. Okay, you sleep real quick so we get some light outside. Alright, now let's see if I'm setting this thing up correctly. So, what I need to do is we're going to, I probably didn't need all that other stuff now that I think about it, but let's just see if we can get enough power from this to run the pulverizer directly. Now if I actually, can I just set this next to it and will it draw power from it? That way it does. Okay, so this thing is completely drained. So I didn't need to make all that other stuff, but we'll use it eventually. So let me go ahead and put that aside. And let me get some more coal here. Now let me refill this thing. All right, so that's going to take a little bit for it to fill it up with RF, but let's see if we can get something and grind it down. So I've got a bunch of stuff in here, so let's go ahead and do the gold since we only have a little bit of that. So we have 64. This should double it into 128, hopefully. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Let it do its thing, and it's probably going to drain this sucker dry before it fills up with enough energy. But we're going to let it go and see what it does here. So, yep, and that gives us 2 pulverized gold. It uses 11 RF per tick, so hopefully it should last long enough to go through all this. If not, then we'll just let it do its thing. Let me go ahead and grab these real quick and just should be able now to just smelt it down, I believe. Here like that, and we should wind up with 4 gold bars out of it. Let's just see. Yep, that's going to work. So that is good. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know we didn't do an awful lot. We did make a few things. Again, I'm still learning some of this stuff, so it's going to take a little while for me to figure things out. I still have no idea what I want to actually do here in our area. If you have any ideas, please leave a comment below, and maybe we'll take a look at doing that. I know that I want to set up a small farm area over to the side there, just for personal use. I know we do have a big farm area that's going to be like a community farm where everything's going to be at, but it'd just be nice to have a little bit of something here so we don't have to constantly run and grab things from over there. But and I have fun doing the farming stuff anyways, so getting seeds up to 10 is a lot of fun for me. So anyways, until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.